absolutely beautiful Virgo friends, and welcome to your horoscope for July of 2022. Where Virgo this month, I'm going to tell you get up, get on it, and get after it, because your ability to expand and share a message, share information that maybe you've been accumulating for a while is really at some deliciously peak energy. And also to help that happen, we have got Uranus and the transiting North Node coming together in this beautiful conjunction. Doesn't happen all the time at the end of the month. And what this brings around for you are like the destiny people. Someone, something, some opportunity that really is about pulling you as a resource forward into your life and in your community. But what it does is it can make you go, wait, I have to detach from doing things the way that I was doing it before. And so it may actually be challenging for you just a little bit and getting you outside of the comfort zone. But Virgo, whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been working towards, this month the energy says it's here for you, just like you were trying to be here for it. So kind of an exciting month, I think, on the table. So let's jump in here and talk about what's going on. Now, right at the beginning of the month on the 5th, we've got a little bit of a busy day. Mars moving into the energy of Taurus, Mercury moving into the energy of Cancer. Now, Mars moving into the energy of Taurus lights up your 9th house space, where you've also got the North Node, you've got Uranus over here. It's a fellow Earth sign, so it's a very kind of compatible energy, right? But Mars here is actually slowed down, so whatever you've been working on in your 9th house region, publishing, marketing, broadcasting, expansion, overseas travel, things that have to do with legalities, education, any of these things that are about expanding a collection of information or experiences that you have. Mars is moving through this energy, keeping you persistent, engaged, keeping you moving forward, and also doing it in a way where it's celebrating the beauty of your own movement, your own action, the way that you use your own resources. It's a beautiful energy. Now, on that same day, with Mercury moving into the energy of Cancer, this lights up your 11th house space. So, Virgo, for the month, this is our signal for you to start talking, start sharing what you're doing, share your ideas with the 11th house. Friends, social groupings, organizations, getting in alignment, speaking, actually speaking and making decisions that allow you to move towards the things that you aspire to do. And remember, they're out, they're more public. Maybe there's a social scenario where you get called into that's very Cancerian. Are you helping someone in their home? Do you have work around family, around real estate, around roots, ancestry work? What is it that you are being called to speak your genuine, beautiful Virgo discernment, knowledge, health, wellness, and particular magic into these situations? And you want to be known for it. This is 11th house work. You do want to be known for it. Even if it's not being, the next influencer, you wish to have influence in this area. And this is the time to be doing that. On the 13th, we've got a full moon happening at 21 degrees of Capricorn. Okay, this particular full moon, all full moons ask us to end something, acknowledge something, or make an adjustment. So we get all of the light in the sky to look clearly and squarely at something going on in our lives. This is about structure. This is about achievement. This is about Capricorn is a feminine energy, but it tends to get a stronger masculine assignment to it for whatever reason. But this is literally, I think of not just the midwifing of something into life, but giving the firm hands of midwifery, right? Where you're like, I've got you. I can handle this. I'm in charge. I have expertise. So for some of you, this is in the 5th house area, okay? So for some of you, what this could look like is it opens a doorway for you to be honestly expressing 5th house, your expertise, your mastery, your craft, your I've got this, your this is what I do kind of energy. For others of you, it opens up the doorway for mastery with your children, or mastery with something that you're ready to take a risk on because you know how to turn that into something you can achieve with. I love this full moon. It's got connections here with both Mercury, with Uranus. So it's also, I think, a full moon that whatever you're doing, you have this knowing, like you see yourself, Virgo, moving in a different way, in a way that maybe you had only had a vision of before, and now it's becoming a concrete reality, okay? As we get to the 17th, we've got Venus moving into the energy of Cancer now, so adding some attraction, whatever you were trying to call into your life around these friends, social life, social media, social groupings, organizations. Venus is attracting the friends, the grouping, the appreciation at a public level into your life at this time, and we're going to see this energy all the way until August 11th. On the 19th, we've got Mercury entering into the energy of Leo. So Mercury now moves into your quiet space, your 12th house space, the house of the hidden, rest, respite. And I will tell you, you've done a lot of work, Virgo. You've done a lot of work. You've learned a lot. You have packed it in here. Rest. Rest. A part of the flow of life is the not doing, right? Not doing. Wait, pray, breathe, rest. These are all verbs as well, and they are ones that you're being highly encouraged to take advantage of and or to usher that in for others, because the way that you speak, the way that you make decisions now, the way that you Mercury at this point will be big-hearted, generous, full of a lot of love, willing to take a risk, so even challenging your own thinking. Maybe you're speaking the words of respite into someone else's life, or joy or pleasure or play. You're speaking this into the world, but you're creating a space that is not so high level stress vibration. Instead, it's resting the mind right before we come to birthday time. On the 22nd, now the sun enters into Leo, so amp up the rest, right? We light up this 12th house space, so spiritual progress, spiritual conversation, spiritual projects, research that you're working on, being of assistance and service to specialized populations, people who are artists, tortured artists, right, fall in here. Babies, the elderly, specialized population. Maybe you're working with a community of people that have autism, celiac, IBS. There's specifically these kinds of doctors. Whatever it is, think of a specialized population grabbing your attention, and you're motivated to help them and to shine, but it's in a very quiet way. Now, we're going to have this new moon at 5 degrees of Leo on the 28th. And this new moon, I think, is your opportunity before birthday time to plant your seeds of intention for where you would like to give warmth and generosity and these bigger, pure pieces of you into the world. But also remembering that a part of the spiritual practice that will guide and move you forward, that you can call in, is this willingness to follow spiritual practice, right? This is a fire energy. Fire energies make us get out of bed in the morning, and not just get out, but get out and be like, hell yeah, I'm alive. So is your spirit alive and awake and well and feeling that? This moon gets delicious connection from Jupiter, so it makes it so you're like, I want to expand out. I want to be the kind of teacher who brings this expansion. I want to share my arts and crafts. Whatever it is, remember, fire is your hell yeah energy. And where are you at in your most spiritual and private place? You know, are you feeling a little down in the dumps, or are you feeling up and ready to get after it? Whatever this looks like for you, explore that evolutionary kind of spectrum as to what that looks like, okay? Now, also on the 28th, we're gonna see Jupiter, who's got nice connection to this moon, step into its retrograde at 8 degrees of Aries. It will move between 8 degrees of Aries and 28 degrees of Pisces. So watch these areas of your chart, okay? Now, we'll see Jupiter come out of retrograde November 23rd. But as Jupiter is retrograding, what we are offered is a doorway to walk through to re-examine, review what we thought we know, right? What did you think you knew? What do you think you know about you right now? Your plans, your designs, your deepest truths, your hurts, trauma, what's best for other people, right? This is an Aries energy, so that very much so this self-righteous idea of I know what's best. This may be coming up for you this time, Virgo, and you have to re-look at that. But also, what is your fear or your self-doubt around expansion, around taking a new identity out in the world and just owning it, regardless of who understands it or who doesn't, while also not stepping on other people or downing other people in order to get there, right? Plans, goals, designs, philosophies you have built your life on, do they still fit? Between now and November, and I really would say now and February of 2023, when Jupiter completely ends that retrograde cycle, re-look at what guides your life. And remember, you've got energy in your 12th house space, so get quiet and get honest about what you're doing, what you believe, and how that's showing up in your life and making you effective or making you self-righteous, okay? Now, as we close out the month, the 31st, transiting Uranus, coming into conjunction with that North Node. We've got Mars over in the mix. It's ushy-gushy. I am telling you, I am excited about this aspect for absolutely all of us because it will break down Uranus. It will innovate Uranus. It will change direction Uranus. What we have been doing that we thought was the best to get us where we needed to go. And it's like the North Node walks in almost like a person, or it will attract in a scenario, a situation, a lesson, an arrangement of some alignment for you where you go, oh, hold on, I got to do this different. Hold on, I'm being shown how to do something different. Now, this is aligning in your 9th house space, okay? So I think publishing, marketing, broadcasting, your own expansion, things in the legal realm, is this it where you go, you know what? I don't know if this is the right thing or not, but I am ready to leave this country. I don't know if this is the right thing, but I am ready to grow. I am ready to expand. I am ready to put out my channel, my marketing, step out here on my own. Whatever it is, it's this alignment to a new connection that lets you know you're not alone if you go ahead and come on out into your chosen expansion, okay? Virgo, I think it's going to be a beautiful month. Please let me know how everything's going in the comment section down below, and let me know what you're popping out of your box and showing us as we're beginning to travel through the July timeframe, and certainly let me know what it looks like when we finish July, okay? All right, beautiful friends, I love you. I'll see you in the YouTube Academy, and I'll see you next month. Bye.